What is it, Erica? I was thinking about Leon. The last time we saw him was a year and a half ago. You're right. It was at Grotto Keep. Has it really only been a year and a half? Ephraim, Leon, where are you two? We're over here, Erica. You better be quick. Ephraim says he's tired of waiting. Oh, please. I'm sure you could wait a few minutes longer. You're late. How does it take you so long to prepare for such a simple trip? Rest easy, Ephraim. There's no need to be so curt with your own sister. After all, a king must learn to treat women with honor and discretion. That's what Father McGregor says. Thank you, Leon. You, unlike my dear brother, are a true gentleman. I was up far too late thinking about the prayer to the temple flame last night, and I'm afraid I overslept. Your prayer? What are you babbling about? Come now, you know the flame has been burning since the time of dark descended. You must know the story that the flame will answer the prayers of any pilgrim. Really? I didn't know that. Oh, Ephraim, Father McGregor is going to scold you for neglecting your studies, so... Don't even joke about that. So tell us, what do you decide to pray for, Erica? It's a secret. I should have known. You're so boring. Well, how about you, Ephraim? Me? Well, let's see. I guess I'll pray to become a stronger fighter. That's just like you, Ephraim. Just like you indeed, brother. I can never tell if you're complimenting me or mocking me. Praising you, of course. Right, Erica? Yes, that's right. And you, Leon? What will you pray for? What? Me? I suppose all I really want is for all our people to be happy. That's very much like you. Very much so, Leon. Now I'm the one who can't tell if he's being praised or... You're being praised as always, Leon. Tell me, why the sudden decision to visit the temple? Did my brother do something again? Listen, you. Oh no, it's not what Ephraim's done. It's what he hasn't done. He's learned nothing at all about the sacred stones of the temple flame, so... Father McGregor became angry. He said one destined to become king and rule over a nation must know the history of his kingdom and must respect the sacred stones. Ever since I came to Grotto, my life has been chastisement and castigation. Father McGregor does not think me to be altogether too... kingly. And yet General Dazelle has nothing but praise of you, Ephraim. He says you're brave and true, that you have the makings of a great king. A great king? I honestly have no idea what that means. Erica shall succeed the throne. I'd be happy simply taking my lance and traveling the land as a mercenary. Ephraim, that is nothing but foolish, irresponsible romanticism. Do you realize how much your words would fill Father's heart with grief? Are we speaking of the same man? Our father will likely outlive us all. For now, I'm content just learning the lance from General Dazelle. What about you, Leon? Is there anything you want to do? Me? Well, I suppose I want to become like my father. You were born to be the Emperor of Grotto, Leon. It suits you. No, I don't think so. I'm not... One thing I do know from watching my father is that being Emperor is hard. Every day, he answers the complaints of the people, and he almost never sleeps. My father is always so tired. I hope one day that... I hope that I can help him. Leon, you're so honorable. You should learn from him, brother. Again with your criticism! Tell me, Erica, what say you to dressing like me and becoming king in my stead? You're so skinny I doubt anyone would notice you're not really a man. Ephraim! suppose Leon's doing now? When Emperor Vigard ordered the invasion, how do you think Leon felt? He's always been so gentle, but he worships his father. He'd never question him. But the Emperor, he's clearly not behaving rationally. I just hope he's not too far gone that he'd hurt his own flesh and blood. I just pray for the day when the three of us can be together once again. It'll come. I've no doubt. Erica, Ephraim, welcome! Two of you returning together? It's like a dream come true! You must know, I prayed every day for your safe return. So happy to see you, Tana. I'm sorry, Tana. I didn't want for you to worry. Oh, it doesn't matter now. All that really matters is that we've been brought together again. My own brother will soon return to the field. It'll be nice to sit down and discuss things again. Princess Tana. Prince Ines has returned from the front. Welcome home, dear brother. So happy to see you return safe and sound. You didn't expect less, did you? Do you think Grotto slugs could touch me? With my bow, I'll take down every Grotto soldier from here to the Emperor's palace. Well met, Ines. Ephraim. It's good to see you, Prince Ines. They say Renai has fallen. I believe I warned you before. This happened because you provided Grotto the opportunity to strike. Brother, mind your tongue! This is no occasion for such harsh words. Ephraim and Erica lost their father to this terrible war. I'm sorry to hear of your father's death. Hear me, Ephraim. Our most important task is to defeat Grotto and end this war. Oh, Ines. I'm sorry, Erica, Ephraim. It's alright. It's comforting to see that in all this, at least he hasn't changed. Ines has hated me for as long as I can remember. My brother looks upon you as a rival, Ephraim. And as you know, he wants to be the best at everything. The best king, the best general, the best fighter, the best man. He won't allow himself to be beaten at anything. Tana, you talk too much. My father would like both of you to sit with him at the War Council. Will you come with me to take part in the official audience? Yes, of course. There's much that I have to tell him. It will be our honor to attend. This way. It does my heart good to see you all here safely within the castle walls. Would that we had more time for pleasantries, but let us hear your news. Very well, I'll begin. I directed the body of Frelia armies south to engage Grotto directly. Our troops are proving themselves superior, and the battle progresses favorably. But the riddle still needs answering. Why did Grotto begin this war in the first place? Your Majesty, we may well have found something relating to that. We learned something on our travels, news that weighs heavily upon us. Ah yes, our messenger delivered a report to us a few days ago. Grotto is trying to destroy the Sacred Stones. Is that it? Yes. We strengthened the tower's defenses. Frelia's stone is safe for the time being. But we remain confused in this. What does Grotto hope to gain by destroying the Sacred Stones? We don't know. The legend says the stones protect us and all of our power from darkness. I can't say if it relates, but I have a story about Grotto. It's been troubling me, and I would like to share it with you all. Mir, come here, please. Yes? Who's this girl? On her back. Wings? Ephraim, who is she? This is Mir. I met her while fighting in Grotto territory. Mir, would you please tell everyone the story you told me? Please, Ephraim, you tell them. She's a bit shy. Very well. Mir tells me that she belongs to an ancient race of dragon folk. They mentioned in a few legends. They're called the tribe of Maniket. Maniket? Yes, the name appears several times in the Tales of the Sacred Stones. It says they were neither human nor demon, but a separate, aloof race. Please, Myr. We live in the east, in Darkling Woods. One day, yes, we felt something. An ominous energy to the south, from the direction of Grotto. They felt a force flowing out of the Grotto Empire. Sele and I, we went to investigate this energy, but on our way, we came across a battle and were drawn into the conflict. Myr got lost and was wandering aimlessly in an isolated region near Grotto's border. We met some wicked folk there. They deceived me and enchained me. They stole my Dragonstone. They were preparing me for transport. It was that moment when Ephraim appeared and rescued me. I stumbled upon Myr by chance when Grotto's men had ambushed us. Everything she told me seemed beyond belief, and yet, when I saw her wings, what could I do but believe? This stark wave of energy still flows from the Southlands. Its current is strong and runs deep. It has awakened the evil ones. I want to stop it. Your Majesty, I bring word! What's so urgent that you interrupt a private council? The tower holding the Sacred Stone of Frelia has been destroyed by the Grotto army. What? That's impossible! What are the soldiers on watch? What are they supposed to be so many? The enemy forces. They were led by Kellic, the Tiger Eye, and Selena Floorspar. Our soldiers fell before even half a day had passed. Selena Floorspar. Only General Dizelle is higher in Emperor Vigard's esteem. She's the one. She came personally. So they really do wish to see the Sacred Stones destroyed. Blast. Oh! Ooh! So this hunk of rock is a sacred stone, huh? So much fuss over something as fragile as this. Watch. It crumbles so easily. Do we gain anything by this? Not that I care, but... Black-hearted fool. What have you done? Without the stone's protection, the horrors will spread. Huh? What's this? Still breathing, are you? Come. If you've any last words, I'll hear them, fool of Frelia. You monster! You waste your last words on insults, and feeble ones at that? Hardly the right note to enter the Eternal on, would you say? Well then, die! Hold! What are you doing, Kellic? Our job was to destroy the Sacred Stone! I know that, and I crushed it, did I not? But if we don't clean up these Freilian curs, they might. You do not raise your blade to anyone who is powerless to resist you. The Emperor does not desire us to kill without cause. That would be murder. Right. The Emperor. Your name's Selena, ain't it? Tell me, Selena, what makes that pasty-faced old fool's words so important? Wretch, do you dare insult His Imperial Majesty? Hey, I'm joking. Don't get so worked up. I get it now. You're a true and loyal soldier. I'm leaving before Frelia sends reinforcements. Coming? How could this happen? How could I have allowed a Sacred Stone to be destroyed? Dark energies of the Empire's capital. Evil monstrosities roaming our lands. Vigard's mad invasion. And now this, the destruction of our sacred talisman. And now we have no idea of Grotto's goals. We're in dark times once again. Even so, we cannot sit here wringing our hands. First, we must warn the nations that house the remaining sacred stones. If Vigard seeks to destroy the stones, then they're all in grave danger. Johanna and Rostam must be warned. The nations must join together to fight our common foe. Do you think they'll believe us? It is a difficult tale to believe, I must agree. I'll go, Father. Ines? A direct visit from the Prince of Frelia is not something they can ignore. I will travel to Gehenna, where I will forge an alliance with her queen. If our sacred stone has been destroyed, then Frelia will be in great danger. Father, I cannot let you leave the nation at such a time of crisis. It is imperative that I be the one to go. And I will head to Roston. Erica? You know I can't let you put yourself in such danger. Rest easy, dear brother. I will journey to Roston by ship across the North Sea. There will be no danger. And I have made a vow. I will fight as you have until the day Renai is liberated. I understand. King Hayden, I will take troops and march on the Imperial capital to the west. The west? Are you saying you will begin an assault on Grotto from here? If we can take Grotto Keep, the war will be over. The sacred stones will be safe. If we start here and press forward with all of our might, and once you reach the capital, Vargod's generals will be there waiting for you. If they oppose us, we will fight. You got your father's foolhardy courage, don't you? Very well. I'll entrust all of our hopes to you three. Ines, you will go to Gehenna. Erica, to Roston. And Ephraim, the Imperial capital. Funding you will have, but of soldiers, we have few to spare. For each of you, a difficult road awaits. If any of us meets with defeat, the battle will turn to Grotto's favor. There must be no errors. We must not fail. Where I command, there are no mistakes. I have no doubts. I'll succeed, I swear it. Come, it is time to go. We got our war funds. Farewell, brother. I will return. To be honest, I still do not want you to go. I would rather you wait here for my return. Please, Ephraim. I'll be fine. There's no need for you to worry. Mine is the easiest task, and I'll be in no danger. I'm far more worried about your mission. Challenging the might of an empire with a handful of men? What's this now? Have you lost faith in me? No, of course not. I know your true strength, Ephraim. No one can defeat you. Hearing you say that fills me with confidence. I think I know my own limitations. I won't overextend my reach. I can't die and leave you on your own, can I? Ephraim. Let us both survive and be reunited. Give me your word, Erica. You have it, brother. At this point, they will part ways. We can only choose one. For now, I'm going to go with Erica to Roston. After her story ends, I'll begin it anew and journey with Ephraim to Grotto. Straight to Grotto. We'll go with Erica. Princess Erica, is your departure time near? Yes. Kyle Ford, I'm traveling to Roston. I ask that you serve my brother well. Actually, there's been a slight change of plans. We're going with you, Your Highness. What? But Prince Ephraim rides with Frelia's finest at his back. And this was his personal order for the prince himself. He said, I don't need you loafing around here, go keep Erica safe. Since when is battling all Grotto loafing about? Honestly. You're right. My brother's mission is far more dangerous than mine. I'll go and speak with him. Princess Erica. Prince Ephraim said he's not concerned for his own safety. These are the words our prince gave us, and we believe he means them. That's the truth of it. There's no cause for worry, Princess Erica. We can all attest to the prince's tenacity. No matter how close death comes, the pale horse will not catch him. Kyle, Ford, I understand. Thank you for your service and your bravery. You are my brother's most trusted and most valiant companions. I'd be honored to have you ride at my side. The honor is ours. We ride for Renai and Princess Erica. Let's not work ourselves into a frenzy right now. When the time comes, I'll be there to handle things. Of course. I'm depending on both of you. And with that, our true journey begins.